Hey.
Hey, peoples. Welcome to Getting Acquainted with the Queens. With the Queens, say, hey, Queen. It has been a little while. We have been on sort of a hiatus. It's just been so much going on with everything that is going on in the world and with family, and our lovely dear Queen Erica has just been so many things going on in her world, Lawana's world, my world. You know how it is, the world, period. And so we just wanted to come in though and chit chat and laugh it up with you guys and just chit chat as we are preparing for Christmas and just figure out what it is that you guys are doing and anything that we can encourage, enlighten, inspire, whatever we can do. We want to do that for you guys this evening as we are just chit chatting about how we're preparing for Christmas and what it is that we have going on. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, as always, we always tell you to just go ahead and drop it in and we will answer them as we get them. And so just welcome. So Queens, I have I guess I'm gonna start out with this question. Like, how do you prepare for Christmas? And yeah, what are you doing that's preparing for Christmas this holiday season? We are what? How many? We like what, 2 weeks away from Christmas? Yeah, 2 weeks actually. 2 weeks away. So, how are you guys preparing for this upcoming Christmas holiday?
I'm gonna let E answer because she already started decorating the house.
Our tradition at my house is usually what I took from my mom's tradition and her family, our family there. My mother's side, we start Thanksgiving night because that used to be the time that everybody would be at my mother's house. So I kept that tradition because lots of people have already started decorating long before Thanksgiving. So on Thanksgiving night, just put the decorations out. But this year is a little bit subdued, so we haven't really went all crazy with it like we usually do in previous years. But just start doing that, and but the season is all year round for me, just celebrating and everything else. So I love it. It's one of my favorite holidays.
Okay, so my holiday passed Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
I love Thanksgiving. That's my favorite holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but normally after Thanksgiving, my tree would go up. For the past, normally it gets decorated the next day, but for the past 2 years, last year and this year, um, I don't know. The tree waited a little while longer for decorations to come to be put on the tree. But thankfully this year my son was like, you know what? Since y'all not gonna put them up, I'm gonna decorate. Normally, I guess Christmas has, I mean, my grandmother, it was her birthday on Christmas Eve. So my family, we always got together on Christmas Eve and spent time on Christmas Eve, and then everybody would go home and spend Christmas Day at home with the kids. But I don't know, COVID-19, yeah, it just, I don't know. It just it's different. It's really different. It's different. And as the kids get older, my kids are teenagers, basically grown. Even though I have a grandbaby. So we still also do it for her because she's little. Um, but the kids, they not fun no more. They like, we don't want to wrap no gifts. We already know what we got. Just leave it underneath the tree. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, so I don't know. It's just besides the real meaning of Christmas, which we celebrate all year long, like Erica said. I don't know. Thanksgiving is my holiday. Thanksgiving is Christmas. I always was broke on Christmas because of the kids. So when Christmas came around, I ain't care about it too. I'm being honest. There's a lot of people out here that can understand what I'm saying. You got kids. You broke around Christmas time. You trying to recoup in January. But as they leave and get older, you become happier, jolly. But Thanksgiving is mine.
Wow, she's the happy Lord to Jesus. Whoo! So yeah, I love Christmas. Well, I love to decorate. So me and Erica in the same, but we love decorating. So Christmas for me, and this year though, actually my husband put up the trees, which I was like, okay. And so I haven't even finished that. I don't even know if I'm gonna do it all though. I usually like go like way overboard. And so it's just come so fast this year, and it's just been so really Lamont. And so I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of cool, and actually, the trees are up, and they didn't even have really any decorate, but they still look good. Like I've never had like just white trees and no decorations, but as I was looking at them, I'm like, I might just leave it like that, like because they were kind of cool. But usually, and I go big like that for Christmas for a reason, because my dad got sick around Christmas time, and he died right after the Christmas holiday years ago now. And so after that happened, a couple years later, I kind of was like went into this down and didn't understand what it was when Christmas time came, like why I started feeling down and didn't understand it. And it took me some time to realize it was because when he got sick, like it was around Christmas time, and I was dealing with that, and then just going back and forth between Philadelphia and coming here back home with my family. And so it just really took a toll on me. And so that's why now I go overboard to keep my spirits up, and to make sure, that I don't let those feelings, even though I still feel it, but it just doesn't overtake me. And so I indulge in preparing like a crazy person, and just putting up like 5 Christmas trees and Christmas stuff everywhere. And so that's what keeps my mind, sane. And I just love to celebrate. And plus, I mean, I just love family and all of that. And so, yeah. But we stopped a long time ago doing all those gifts and yeah, we stopped doing all that, even with the kids. Like it was like, because that is not really they had to learn like what the true meaning of Christmas is. And so yeah, but I still enjoy like, having the family and all of that. But of course this year is probably going to look a little different. That was my next question. Like, how is it going to look different for you guys this year because of what we're in right now? So how is it going to look different in reference to the previous years? So
For me, it'll be, of course, can't see family, but I'm from a cold state anyway, so I always tell them I don't go after November before April. So I've always had this thing where my children wake up in their own house on Christmas. So we've always been in us hunkered down. We never leave our pajamas on that day. Sorry, not never, but we rarely ever leave our pajamas on that day. So it's always just like a chill day for us, and it's not a bunch of hoopla. And I'm glad that my kids have never been the one like I want this, I want that, because they know their mother. But you get what you got, and you gonna get something else. No, it won't be like, but no, but they just we it's just always been a real chill day. We just spend our day calling family members and everything else like that, and it's really different since my family is now in it's cold purple, where there are I didn't even know that was a code. I thought it just went as high as red, but they're in a really heightened state with the COVID cases up there. So we definitely won't be traveling this year. It will all be Zoom calls and Zoom games and FaceTime calls like that. So it'll be just more relaxed, even more relaxed.
Well, normally everybody know I'll be traveling.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go up Christmas Eve. I'll leave late Christmas Eve, coming back down here, making it back home for Christmas morning at home, opening up gifts and presents. But this year is going to be a little different. Like I said, Thanksgiving It was 5 of us. We ate together. We still carried out the tradition that my family have, locking hands, going around the table, saying what we're thankful for, praying it up, and then breaking bread together. This Christmas, it's going to be just us again, which is fine. I probably won't be traveling because everybody's staying home due to COVID-19. New Jersey, same thing. They're at an alert as well. Um, yeah, but I think this year I'm going to do a seafood. I'm excited about what I'm cooking. But I'm going to tell you, I cook Thanksgiving. I would never, ever, ever do that again. I can't wait till next year Thanksgiving because I'm back on ice and beverages. This was my first year ever cooking Thanksgiving dinner because my aunties, my cousins, my mama, they normally cook. I just bring the beverages. That's it. Because I'm coming from Maryland to New Jersey, so it was a big thing. But I did it. I'm proud of myself. I did it. But I'm gonna have a seafood Christmas dinner, so I'm excited about that. But we're gonna be staying home. I don't think Santa bringing me anything. No, I mean, I hope the kids got me something. I still believe in Santa, so we'll see what happens. Yes, I believe in Santa. Beverly watching, I believe in Santa. I believe in Santa. I'm just saying.
They ain't got you nothing.
Well, normally my son make me a poem or a book, he make me some, special close to the heart or whatever. So I'm hoping I have been good.
Let me tell
Wow.
you something. I don't. Nobody in this house has ever believed in Santa Claus, but somebody introduced me to Elf on the Shelf, and let me tell you, that brother right there is a like. Every time them kids that I walk up past the room and the room isn't clean, that Elf on the Shelf be sitting in the living room, and them jokers act they get it together. I wish somebody would told me about Elf on the Shelf a long time ago. Michael got it so bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, no, wait, hold on. I forgot one of them got social media. Let me just cut that short. We'll forget. We'll catch up after that.
Corinne.
That is funny. Yes, see. Oh Lord Jesus. Oh my God. And Lou Gwen says she coming over for seafood. So that's what I did for Thanksgiving. I did not cook. Usually I do. I cook a big Thanksgiving dinner, but I decided that I wanted to do something different. I've been doing something different, untraditional for the past 2 years actually. And so this year I made one of my mom's seafood dishes and it came out so good. And oh wait, let me tell y'all. So I made some mac and cheese too with some shrimp in it. Yeah, I got some the one day on Thanksgiving. That was it. My family ate the whole thing like the next day. It was gone. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" They ate a whole. So yeah, I'm still in my feelings a little bit about that, but I'm gonna digress. I'm gonna let it go. But yeah, I was just saying I don't know what I'm going to cook for Christmas since I did seafood for Thanksgiving. I gotta think about that. That was gonna be my next question. What are y'all preparing? I don't know what I gotta come up with something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So, what you cooking, E?
He having ribs. We gonna have some ribs.
We never Christmas has never been a big Thanksgiving was always our big food holiday. Have never been since I was a little girl. My mom made the biggest dish might have been like lasagna or something like that because she knew that everybody was in going from house to house saying hey to my grandparents. And when I was younger, I had my great grandparents still around, so we had a lot of people to go see. And I just carry that on. So the kids are always somewhere running in a room with the things that they're either on that now they're teenagers, so they're either on the phone or doing something else and call around. So I just carry that never making anything big on Christmas. So this Christmas, I talked to my husband. It was funny because I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and the big movie in Cleveland is Christmas Story every single year. And on Christmas Day, they go get Chinese food. So I told Michael this year, I said, let's go to Pekin Duck and get a whole bunch of Chinese food. So that's what we're gonna be having for Christmas. Probably a little Peking duck and some like little sides and stuff like that. So that's what we'll be doing for Christmas, and then in our pajamas.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gotta cook nothing.
Mm-mm. I wasn't either if it wasn't getting Chinese food. So I mean, it was just yeah.
Shoot.
She said I went
I make breakfast. I do make a big breakfast on Christmas, like grits and
right.
stuff like that. But my children don't even get up early anymore.
Cereal.
Yeah, yes. I mean, I think 8 o'clock now is the get, and that's how I know they've gotten older. Ryan still will run in, and I say, you can't go downstairs till your sisters wake up. And then so he goes and wakes the whole house up. But they don't even wake up early anymore. It used to be like 3, 4 in the morning. Hmm. So,
Right.
yeah.
Now you gotta wake them up.
Yeah.
Like you gonna like you know you gonna get up. Y'all getting up. We gotta wake them up.
Right.
Like y'all not getting up. Erie don't even get up.
Wow. Hey, Brianna. Brianna has joined us. Brianna, just actually, I want to find out too. My next question is like, I know Erica touched on it a little bit. So, Lou, what kind of family traditions do you guys have? And for the audience out there, anything that y'all have for like share some of you guys's Christmas family traditions. Actually, and two before we've been doing brunch actually for the past 2 years. I forgot about that. I've been doing brunch because it's a lot easier. And so last year we did brunch. And so I may do that again because it was kind of cool. And it's not as hard as trying to cook all of that stuff. And so I may just kick a brunch. But share some of y'all like family traditions and yeah.
So like normally we do Christmas Eve. And we play the white elephant. And like Erica said, it's not a heavy meal. So it was more of like your pastas, baked ziti, lasagna, spaghetti, meatballs. So it's not so much of a heavy meal, but it's more of finger, more of your finger foods. Everybody know the Carters. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put you on blast. Drinks. The drinks be flowing. We get the card game going, the dice game going, the white elephant game. It's just all in fun. We have a great time with each other. So normally here, last year we played games. Last year, we played on Christmas, we played Monopoly, Trouble. Trouble's my game. Uno, kids be cheating. Uno, so we play a lot of games, family games and stuff, and just spend time. Just spend time. But they're teenagers. So it's like if they don't have their phone in their hands, they laptops, you know, it's like, okay, can we eat together? Can we, do something? So I think this year for me, it's gonna be more relaxing. But normally if I was home here, games, card games, uh, dice games, white elephant games, drinks flowing. And my family call me when I'm not up there to rub in my face what they're eating and stuff like that. So Tanya, but it's okay.
She put the whole family on
Whole family on
blast.
blast all the time. Yes.
Go ahead, E. What you got?
So we have it's funny. It's a wild tradition. It will be all the adults upstairs in my mom's house in her like attic space. They would be pretending to talk but they were really wrapping the gifts on Christmas Eve. And it happened every single Christmas Eve. It was my mom and my aunt and so whoever else came over to do whatever they were helping with. And with my older cousin Carlos and my uncle Adam and my brother and sister, we would all or whoever other cousins that were over spending the night on Christmas Eve. And without fail, this is so funny. We always do this. Well, my cousin would always do this. He would at like 11:45 call the pizza place right before it was closing to ask them to deliver a pizza. They would deliver at every Christmas Eve for like maybe 5, 6 years. So now like every Christmas Eve, I make a point to like text him. I'm like, you ready to order the pizza? I put it on Facebook one time, and I tagged my brothers and my sisters. So because it's just like we did that, and they would come and deliver the pizza like after midnight, and it was just like Why we do that? Just I don't know. So I miss little stupid quirky stuff like that. I really miss. And I had so much fun. And then we would like fall asleep for like 2 hours and get up again and like I don't know. And we would spend all the night just talking to each other in the living room till we like one by one fell asleep. So I do miss that.
That's funny.
Hmm.
Look, well, I tell you what, I believed in Santa Claus when I was growing up, but I always wanted to know how Santa Claus get into my house because I lived in the hood and we ain't had no chimney. Okay. And so I used to be like, how did he get here? Because I don't have no chimney. We live in the straight hood. We ain't got no chimney. How Santa getting in this house? So I always wanted to know that. And I don't know. I guess my dad used to dress up like, well, when when him and my mom was together, but he used to dress up like Santa Claus, and because I used to be like, who is this man? Because I would always see though, I'd be sneaking downstairs and I would see him in the Santa Claus costume. So that was some of the traditions that we did, which was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool that he did that, for the time that they were there. We ain't gonna get onto that. That's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, so he would dress up like Santa Claus. I'm just, hey, I'm 100. That's a whole
Santa came to town.
exactly Santa came to town. So that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, I used to always wonder, like, how Santa Claus get in here? My mom, and y'all know my mom. She was like, don't be worrying about that. But yeah, so that was, and we used to always go to my grandmom's house too. Like when I was growing up, that was the big thing. Like everybody went to my grandmother's house, and so we would exchange gifts over there and all of that. So it was always cool. But that white elephant game, let me tell y'all something. Out there in this world, if y'all play that white elephant game, y'all better be ready to fight, because that game wind up turning into it gets serious. I don't know what y'all, I'm sure the card is it be serious over there too, Luana. I know y'all I know it's your family, so I can only imagine. I can only imagine what it's like playing white elephant with y'all. I'm scared. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Look. It brought me back to remembering my dad used to play Santa because I used to believe in Santa. So I used to bake the cookies, leave the milk. My father dressed up as Santa and everything. Well, one time he did. Then as I was getting older, I still believed in Santa. So I snuck in. I got up there. They didn't hear me. I snuck in. I seen my mom and dad putting out the gifts. And I'm like, oh, they Santa. Okay. But I never let them know that I knew. So I played. Let me tell you something. It got me a lot of gifts. I'm just saying. I knew that it wasn't no Santa because I seen my parents. So I started asking for, oh well, this year Santa, can I get this? This Santa, can I get this? And then my father, he looked at my list one year. He was like, it ain't no damn Santa, right?
I love me some Henry.
He said, if you think I'm buying this, no, it ain't no Santa. And I'm like, it ain't no Santa. He's like, you a teenager. It ain't no Santa. And I was like, let me tell you, till my daddy died, he would tell you, my daughter still believes in Santa. Yes, sir. I still believe you Santa Claus, sir. Till he died. Yes, sir. In my 20s, and yes, my daddy was Santa.
Lord Jesus.
So parents, don't start the game. Don't start it if you can't finish it. Now,
Right.
my kids knew who was buying their gifts. I'm just saying. But if you can't, if you play that Santa game, because these kids out here getting real smart. They smart. They were smarter than us. They smarter than us. Now you keep saying, "Oh, Santa bought this." Keep giving Santa the credit, right? And those gifts keep getting more expensive. You're gonna have to show face. So I'm just saying, tell your kids the truth. Who buy the gifts? I'm just saying.
Yes. I mean, and speaking of that, so let's just touch a little bit on how Santa falls into us being as, some people are like, oh, you should just tell the kids the truth. Is that really telling a lie? You supposed to be, believe in really the true Christmas. And so what does that mean? Like when you guys when you guys hear that. Like, it's like, oh, you believe in Jesus. What's the true meaning of Christmas? And you telling your kids about Santa Claus. So I just thought about that.
I never tell somebody to do with their own household. So you do what works in your household. I have never been one to say anybody tell my kids in my household about Santa Claus because they see me getting up at 3:30 in the morning. Who else taking credit for that? Because Santa better get up if I'm getting up and clock in. Santa better be clocking in. But no, I've never been one to. It's funny and I think they pick and choose what I didn't tell them not to believe in that, but I didn't necessarily push it on them. But for the longest time, they believed in the tooth fairy. So I guess so until Sydney recognized my handwriting on the IOU one time because I forgot about it. She was like, "I know." And I was like, so I left her a little note, said I was late, and I hit ATM when I got home, but I was just so it was so I think, but I won't tell anybody what else, especially now with what we're all going through and what little light stories bring, but never ever mix the fiction. I think I like it because, and I'm fine with people telling their kids to believe in it because they're not stepping over any bounds. They're not making Jesus out to be some fictional thing when we all know he's realer than real. I mean, especially now for me, but you don't overstep the lines and making it seem like Santa is more than what Jesus can ever provide. Like I actually put on the gift that, from Jesus. And the kids be like, Jesus got me. Cause I mean, that's who I'm thinking to get me those things. I mean, to make it so I can get those things for them. And they know it's mommy and daddy still at the same time. And I think now that they get older and they're buying gifts for other people, they really know and they evolve more. But I wouldn't tell anybody else what they should do is, because it's not crossing any line of any way. You're not, that Santa isn't coming to save you when you're getting sick and stuff like that. You're not praying to Santa or, but it's a way that some kids it's something to believe in. You can't be so hard about Santa Claus and then you telling your kids about the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy and the Lucky Charms and the rabbit in the pear tree, partridge in the pear tree and all this other stuff. So, yeah.
But yeah, I never. Well, my kids knew that we went shopping after Thanksgiving, Black Friday. They might not knew what they was getting, but they knew mommy going shopping after. That's when I did all my shopping. So I don't think we never played Santa Claus. They knew. And I just had to go from my experiences because I didn't want my kids to think that Santa was buying all this stuff. You know what I mean? I just didn't want them to, so if they ask for something outrageous and Santa can't provide that, then they crush, you know what I mean? Like, no. So they knew. I think the kids nowadays, they're smarter than, than we were as far as a fiction or whatever. But like I tell them, the true meaning of Christmas is Jesus. He came, he died, he rose. Well, for you and I, that's the true meaning of Christmas. But of course, we shop for our kids, we shop for our loved ones just to share our love for them, Tooth Fairy, yeah, Tooth Fairy you missed a lot of teeth. So I just had to be honest. There ain't no Tooth Fairy. Here go $5. They're like, oh my God, the Tooth Fairy didn't come. And I was like, oh snap, I forgot. You forget. So so let's be honest. Okay, that was a myth. Here go $5. You know what I mean? So my kids got hit. Well, here go another tooth. Does that double? Does that mean $10? No, $5. $5 a tooth. That's it.
That's good.
That's good. You're paying a lot of money. Dang. I'm about to pull some teeth out right now. You still paying $5?
No. No. Yours ain't gonna grow back. Yours ain't gonna grow back, so you want more than $5. But I mean,
Nobody.
yeah, I don't know. My kids just, I don't know. My kids is just, they were different than me. Like, I believe in tooth fairy. What? Put my thing right underneath the pillow. Yes, get some money. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I was a naive kid. I don't know. But
No,
yeah, I'm just saying.
I think
Huh?
it was just a different time, like that I mean, it was just exciting and it was just a way I just think it was just something that our parents did just to keep us happy and it was just a different time. Like I think about it, it's like, it seems so nostalgic now, but I think it was just a different time. And that was just their way of, bringing us joy. I know, at least for me in my household, Christmas was really big because my mom couldn't do a lot throughout the year, and so it was like she really saved up and like made Christmas very special for us because we kind of struggled, like, through the year or whatever. And not saying, I mean, we had what we needed or whatever, but like, it was big for her because that was a time for her to really, like, just splurge and just give us the things that we really wanted. And so I think it was just more about that. But look, you about to get in trouble. Your mom said, don't take the fun away from the little children. That's Miss Beverly. That's what she said.
I know, Mom, because I still believe in Santa.
Miss Beverly watching, she said, don't take the fun away from the kids. But I just think we grew up in it was just so different. Like,
and the kids have access to a lot more now. They look it up for themselves.
Right.
We had to go to the library. They can just pick up the phone and be like, oh, so-and-so said no Santa.
Right, exactly.
We had,
yeah, man, we had to go to that library. Man, what? You talking about the oh man, we had to go to the library to look up everything, or go to
Wikipedia.
Yeah. But these kids got it access right there. It's like, and it's so quick. The turnover for information is so quick where it would take weeks for us to get, if somebody heard something, you had to, we had three-way calling, or in my house, we had one you had to hang up, then call the other person.
Hello,
and right. Somebody else who had the three-way calling and put them on. That was the part. That was Facebook. But
yes,
got they own little thing that they can, they got the chat, the group chat, and it's and it's younger and younger when they get the cell phones, and stuff. So it's just different.
Yeah,
but the little still do. They still love it.
Wait a minute. Nikki said I was paying $20 and Michael was pulling out a tooth every other day in my mouth.
Good Lord.
She was paying. See, Nick, that big baller over there. What? Come on, Nikki. And then she said, the internet has destroyed their innocence. Yes, that's exactly what has happened. Dang, Nick, you was paying $20 a tooth, man. Listen, Lamont. Woo, good grief. Come on now, Mike. Yes, he was just racking up. That is funny. Oh my goodness.
With the teeth.
He probably over there with no teeth in his mouth. He know he about to get $20.
No, look. He going to other kids. Look, if y'all give me your teeth, I'll break y'all off $5.
Man, that is
making a business out of it.
Man, yes, he making business arrangement for
making
teeth.
Business arrangements for teeth in the classroom.
What Nick say? She said, I'm screaming, Mom, those have to be his permanent teeth. Lord have mercy. He over there pulling out teeth trying to get them $20. That is funny. Oh my goodness. I can't. But yeah, I think, it's true. The internet, everything is so readily accessible now. What they say, this microwave generation where you can just find out information so fast. And so it just has truly just changed things. And so I don't know, it was fun. Like I said, Christmas was awesome. Just a time for family, like I said. And it was like definitely the time that you knew you were going to get to see all your cousins, all your aunts, your uncles, like everybody would come together and just kind of like hang out. And it was just special, and when my grandma passed away, you know, we tried to keep it up. It's like when you have that matriarch of the family, you know, things kind of change when they pass away and you try to keep the traditions. But after time, you know, people get older and then you start having your family and all of that. And so it's tougher to like bring that stuff back together. And so, but now with COVID, guess what? It's definitely has, you know, the nucleus of the small family, everybody, you know, coming together now and just really enjoying it and realizing again how important a family is and to make sure you're spending that quality time. So if nothing else, even though we can't be with everyone at large, at least we can still be with, you know, our family, our husbands, wives, and children, and all of that. And so, just really kind of get back to some of those traditions and just do the best you can because it has, you know, it's been a rough year, but it's still a good year. Like it's been a good year too. And I was just saying, you know, even with loss comes growth and comes birth. And so even in this year when you've lost a lot of things, people have lost a lot of loved ones, there's still some growth. There was a lot of businesses that were birthed this year. There's a lot of new relationships and, you know, people coming together and all of that. And so we just got to always kind of look at the good in the whole year. And so yeah, so
I have a question,
mm-hmm.
and I guess the viewers can answer this as well. So, what is everyone looking forward to? What are you hoping for in 2021? What are you looking, or are you looking that far ahead? What are you expecting? What are you expecting out of 2021? Because I know last year we would say we was expecting out of 2020, and we gave our little one word what we was going to be doing in 2020, and it just like March came and something totally different happened. So, what are
Mm-hmm.
you guys expecting out of 2021?
um For me, I mean, 2020 for me has actually been it's been, you know, redefining for me. And so I think in 2021, I am just looking for just continued growth and just really being obedient to what God has and just truly, truly trusting and just being even more fearless than what I am. And so that's what I'm looking forward to in 2021. And just to be here, like just to be. I mean, because so many people, you know, didn't make it. And so and but I haven't discounted 2020 either. You know, I'm not one of those people who are like, oh my God, I can't wait for it to be over. Like, no, I enjoy each and every day, even with the ups, the downs, the twists, the turns, like everything that comes. And so I'm not discounting these, how many days we have left? 20s, 12 something, 15 something days, whatever. We have 18 days we have left. Like I'm just going to rock those 18 days right on out till we get to 2021. And so that's it. Just doing the best I can with what I have and being what God has wants me to be. And that's it. Like rocking it out. So yeah, that's about all. I don't know. I can't think of, you know, yeah, just being and just being happy with where I am and what is to be. Like just trusting him for for everything. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'll be. So
How about you, E?
2020 was exactly, I shouldn't say was exactly, but um, I what like you mentioned, we had words or phrases or that we had started off 2020 with. I had a planner. There are some things that I wanted to do, but those are the things that I planned for myself, and none of those things in the planner came to be. However, the word or the thing that I wanted, I can't remember the exact word I had for myself was just to make sure I took care of myself more. I was always there for somebody else. And I did exactly that. And I had to take some time to step away and still doing that. Um, where I'm not always trying to rush to somebody else's aid in the beginning. It doesn't mean that I can't be there, but at the same time, I can't be a tree for somebody else when I'm dying right here. So I took time and still taking time to fix and to do and to continue to work and to grow central right there. Um, it also took time to reflect because I lost a lot of things, a lot of family members, and I've had a lot of things happen in a span of like a month and 2 months that could just be, it would be so devastating if I wasn't centered in God. I mean, there are some things that I mean just I could not have imagined it happening. If it would have happened like last year, I probably been like, oh, but this is something different, and it's nothing but the grace of God that has been able to do and carry me through. So for 2021, I'm not rushing into it, and what I expect for 2021 is I'm not I'm not pretending that I'm a no. I'm not pretending that I want. I mean, there's certain things I want, but I'm looking just to wholly be just surprised and love the moment that I got. These two, tomorrow is what I keep looking for. And then the next Monday, and then the next Tuesday, and the next Wednesday. I have some things that I have planned for myself that will get done, and for my family, and looking to see friends and things. But I'm not going in with any expectation that I have for other things outside of what God can just truly give, because that's what I need to focus on. I always have the way I would fool myself is to thinking that the expectation of how I want it is going to be the best way anyway. So why don't I let him just give me the thing that he wants to give me in the beginning, so I can stop fooling myself and thinking that that's right? Because over here I could be really waiting on, I mean, I could be getting the thing, or being blessed and under given knowledge that I didn't know that I wanted, but that was the way I should have been going in the first place. So what my biggest thing, and I told myself the other day when all the noise in your head keeps going, going, and you're trying to do so much, it's just shut up and just let it go. So I'ma just shut on up.
That's good. Um,
Yes.
that's good. For me, I think 2020, my I think my word was decision.
Mm,
Um, I had to make decisions, and I did. Um, but it also came obedient. Um, and I was, and I still am. And even though I have lost family members,
mm,
but like E said, being grounded and knowing that they're in a better place is what kept. It's still hard because when you go back home and you don't see them, it just don't feel the same. Um, but for me, I think God stretched me in 2020. Um, and I'm looking for 2020. I'm looking forward to 2021 because I am getting to know me. I'm getting to know who I am, outside of being a mother, a wife, a daughter, just knowing me and what God purposely made me for, and what my purpose is on this earth to carry out with His guidance. So now I'm learning to um, be led and let Him lead me and Him tell me instead of me tell me. Because when me tell me, it don't work.
mm,
Um, so I am looking forward to 2021, even in the midst of COVID-19. I think I've grown a lot in 2020. Um, COVID-19 taught me a lot. Um, even though a lot of bad things happen, but in me, a lot of good things happen. And it's not monetary, it's just me as a woman, as growing, knowing my dislikes, knowing my what just everything that have to deal with me, him creating me that I didn't know. And I'll be 50. So I wanted to make sure when I go to my next decade that I was going to be the best woman and the best person that I can be for me, not for anybody else, but for me, putting me first and not everybody else. Because I raised my kids, you know, even though they 18 and 17, but I did my job. And now it's time for me to, who am I? What I'm here for, teach me my purpose so I can live out the rest of my days the way I'm supposed to, through him. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm taking one day at a time. It ain't easy. Being obedient ain't easy. Trust me. I still got a lot of work, on to do. I'm still working on my attitude. and my mouth, I'm still, yeah, I'm still working. It's a working in progress because yes, I can shoot you down quick with my mouth. But one thing I can truly say that I'm not going to say I mastered, but I came a long way is with forgiveness. Because I have learned forgiveness is not for nobody else, but for me. And I embrace that. So yeah, 2020 has been God stretched me. And I think he's still stretching me. And I'm excited. For once, I'm excited to see what else he got for me.
Mm. I think it's like redefining moments. I think that each of us have, and I mean, even Justina too, even though she's not here. I mean, I don't know, and if I'm wrong, then you guys can let me know. But I think that we all have been like just redefining who we are at the root of of our very being, and so and realizing that you have to put yourself first, and that's the only way. Like you can't be there for everyone else until you are full yourself. And so it's just like redefining moments. I know I had a lot of redefining moments this year, and I'm sure I'm still gonna have some more before it's over. So it was just good to get to know that. And I think, like Luana said, I mean, I turned 50 this year. And so it's like when you hit that 50 mark, it's just a whole nother level because like you're like, oh my goodness, like I'm a half a century old and I have less in front of me than I do behind me. And so it's just about loving yourself and just being obedient to God and just like Erica say, rocking this thing till the wheels fall off. Like, I mean, you just gotta take life by its by the wheels and just keep moving because it's not guaranteed. We can see that in all of the loss that you guys experience. I mean, my family was very fortunate this year. We haven't lost anyone as of yet. And so, but I know what it feels to lose. And so it's just, you just gotta live each day because you don't know. You don't know. Like you really don't know. And so I always laugh and I tell y'all, like, when you come to my funeral, I just want the thing that say she lived. Like that's it. Like I don't come crying. Don't come like just know that when I leave here that nobody owes me nothing. And so that's what I look forward to too. And so your mom said God will fix it for 2021. Yes, he is. He already fixing it now. That's what I say. But yes, he will. We just gotta turn it over to him and just keep rocking this thing. Like Erica said, we can't do nothing. You can make all the plans you want, but He'll be like, oh, okay, whatever. I'll wait. Y'all know that's one of my other. I'll wait because you're gonna come right on back here, and so just let him do it.
Mhm.
And just follow what he say. So, but we make it hard. We make it hard for ourselves. I mean, I'm talking to myself too. So I hear you. So, but it is, I just love the fact that the tribe and just that the people that he continues to just bring, and just that after all of these years, I mean, just the relationship that we have, and just that he continues to just grow each of us, and that we can grow together too. And so that is always what I look forward to. I look forward to us traveling again. I know that though. That's what I'm looking for.
Yes.
My passport came in the mail the other day. You would have thought somebody had gave me a 24-karat ring. I was like, yeah. I mean, it was like I'm good for another 10, baby. I'm hitting it as soon as that bad boy opened up. I'm like, phew. Speedy Gonzalez at that gate. I'm like, ma'am, your bag back here. That's all right. throw it on the plane.
Listen, I'm just like,
But you know what? I'm not gonna say we took our trips for granted, but it's like not being able to travel. And then you look on Facebook and you see the times we was in different cities and different countries. And it's like, oh, I want to go back there. I remember it just make you appreciate, wow, we had fun. You know what I mean? It just make you appreciate it even more. Like, wow, we all traveled together. No nonsense, had good time. I mean, just yeah, I mean, man, yeah.
yeah. So that's what I'm ready for. I'm ready for our travel, and just the fun that we have when we travel, and just the laughter, all the memory. I mean, we've created so many memories just, oh my goodness, just traveling over the years. And so that's what I'm looking for in 2021. So hopefully we can get back to some of that travel, because y'all, everybody know we all all of us sitting here love to travel, and we do it quite often. Well, we used to. Now that Rona then came up here, but yeah, we was traveling all, because I was like, oh, March is coming. What are we doing for Levana? And I'm like, oh, so yeah.
I want to go to Puerto Rico.
So we'll see. But anybody out there, what are you guys looking for? So I don't think nobody. I was looking to see if anybody answered, but yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to in 20. I think my word for 2020 was perfect vision, and then I winded up changing it to his perfect vision, and that's exactly. I have to say that it definitely came true. So that was definitely my word, was his perfect vision. And so yeah, and I think that you guys hit George right on the head too. And so,
but we're gonna pray that you don't be sick going into 2021.
I know.
That's what we're gonna do.
I was like, I wonder if I had COVID back then and didn't even know. But I didn't have any of the symptoms. I just didn't have a voice. No, God just made me quiet. He just took my voice, because he was like, you talk too much, and I need you to hear me. And so, yeah, because that was rough for me. Like, yeah, I was sick at the end of 2019, coming into 2020. I had no voice, guys. I couldn't talk, and like I was literally like in the wilderness for a couple weeks. But in the process of that, that's when he was downloading all of the things that I'm doing now. So it's just amazing. But he had to shut me up and like literally put me in the wilderness to be able to see. And so still evolving, but it's just amazing when you think back and look at the things that you go through. And so, yeah, because like taking my voice is like taking snacks from a
fairy.
Yeah. It's not a good thing. So it's not a good thing. But I mean, I learned a lot. Like, I mean, and it taught me too, like sometimes you just gotta be quiet. Like Erica said, you just gotta be quiet. So it's a good thing. But All right, so any other things y'all want to round up before we get out of here? Any other questions? Anything else y'all want to share? And I'm still laughing at Nikki with this doggone man. Nikki funny. That's funny.
My dad is texting me at the same time. He's goodness Lord. I had for my birthday this year, a friend of mine makes hats, or she decorates hats. And so
That is nice.
hold on, I don't know if you can see it. My camera is I'm trying to work. Okay.
I
Oh,
see.
it got Queen on it.
Yes. Now, wait. Look at you all.
A triangle Queen.
Do you see?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh my God, we all
I need one of those hats.
Okay, I can't get it's one of a kind though. She only makes one of one. So hold on. I can't figure out how to work the camera and hold the thing up to see show y'all.
I
Okay.
see it though.
No, we can see it.
Oh, okay. She gotta make us all one of a kind. How you gonna show us?
Right.
Look, how she gonna show us that and I have not one for
Because
us?
it's my hat. So this is my here. So that's my favorite.
Oh.
I'm not saying I understand that. I understand it's your hat, but I'm saying where are the other hats for us?
Oh, I don't. So
Right. Look. Really? Really?
You got to get in the camera.
That ain't right. Wow. Oh, that hat is bomb. That's
Yes.
just what you call them they gave me for my birthday. Oh, I'm gonna have to bring it the next time too. That Erica be knowing folks that know how to do stuff, y'all. They gave me an awesome personalized gift for my birthday too.
I found that lady through a really good friend of mine, Andrea. I would say a prayer for. She lost a family member as well this past week.
Oh man! Oh yeah! E, don't do that. That wasn't even right. She gonna bring that.
Sorry, but I had that in September. I just haven't placed the order for it in September, and so I had it for a little bit, but I just haven't had a chance to do anything because everything has been happening at once for me. Everything.
Yes. Man,
that's a nice hat.
Yes, it is.
It took a while to get here, and I finally picked it up the other day. So I ordered it back before my birthday, and just picked it up. So
I need a brown.
Oh, that hat is bomb. Yes. Yeah, we need that. So when we start traveling next year, we all need our hats so we can be ready with our hats on. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, well, my final question is, what do you guys want for Christmas? And then we're going to get out of here. What y'all want for Christmas?
Continued health, security, peace of mind. Continue good health, sorry.
Mine would be peace of mind, good health for everyone. And that's it. Peace.
Awesome. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm right along with you guys. I'm really on a quest to and maybe we can talk about this and I know it's not really for me, but I want peace and love and joy, but I really want to find out how do we get people to just be honest. We talked about that a little bit and just like just really be who you are and just be honest. And so I'm on a quest for that. But I guess that's a sidebar. But for me, yeah, I mean, I told my family really and truly, like, I don't need anything. I don't want anything other than just love, peace, and just continue to be the best version of me that I can be. And so, yeah, that's it. And just good health, like you guys said, and just to be able to kiss my grandbaby with her little fat self. But yeah.
Oh, that's right. You became a grandma in
I
2020.
know I became a grandma in 2020. Yeah. So it was really good. I got to become a grandma in 2020. So but yeah, that's and just continue to just serve the people that God is gonna put before me and just serve them to the best of my ability. And yeah, that's it. Just be happy, like just have fun and just enjoy life. Like don't let the little things, bother you. Don't get overwhelmed, all of that stuff,
Laugh.
and just laugh. Yeah, just laugh. Laugh at you. I laugh at myself all the time, so it don't even like just laugh at yourself. So and just to completely really like just enjoy it one day at a time, like we said, because we don't know. We don't know. And I just want to pray for all of these young babies that are just leaving here and the families, and it's just I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine to lose a child. And so just my prayer out to them and the families and everyone connected to them. Because I saw that there was another um car accident, but luckily the baby in that one did not die. And it was another 1 year old, I believe. So just praying for everybody, like that we just wake up, just be woke. And so, but yeah, so that's it. But I do want a bass guitar. You listening, Michael? Bass guitar. I want to learn how to play the bass guitar. Woo! And with that being said, what, Luana? No, 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 no. And I don't know why, because I am so tone deaf. It's not even funny. Luana would tell you we used to sing in the choir together. So, but yeah. But anywho,
Music is not your thing. It's your kids.
Oh Lord.
Some things, some things we gotta know our gifts. I'm just saying. I wouldn't be. I would. Come on, E. Come on. I wouldn't be your friend if I didn't tell. Some gifts are given to us, and some are given to our kids. I'm just saying.
it's time to go. We've
I'm
been.
just, I'm just saying.
Lord, Lord, Lord.
I love music. God says, make a joyful noise unto the Lord. And
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Without a mic and without a guitar.
Oh Lord.
All right, y'all. Well, we go listen. Thank y'all for tuning in. They going now. They about to throw me under the bus. I'm gonna. I don't have my microphone. I don't know where it's at. I will bring it up here, but I love music. We gotta. But playing the bass doesn't involve singing. Like you can learn music. Don't. And I'm not saying I'm gonna be singing. I'm saying I'm gonna learn how to play music. So it's different.
Go for it.
Thank you, Erica. See now.
What did Erica say?
I said go
She said.
for it.
She said, "Go for it."
Long she ain't at your house playing, huh?
Oh, I know how to lock the door. That's not my problem. Keeping folks out has not been my problem.
That is
I
for
said,
sure.
Look, Erica's like Martin.
Listen, you
if
better
you
not
ever
show
tell me to
at
let you,
Erica's house. She ain't gonna let
Right. Erica's like
we will
Martin.
all sit at the window looking at you outside like you didn't call first.
We've been
I'm gonna
friends
sit.
forever. We've been friends forever. I stopped by there just because I was in the neighborhood. She was screaming out through the ring thing, talking about, "Did you call me? Are you serious right now? If you don't open up this door."
Luana know too. She came over one time. I said, "You lucky I let you."
I'm like, just open the door. Like,
I'm just kidding. So I will let open the door for people. I'm not. I'm not like that. I will open the door for you.
After she blast you out, she gonna tell you first, and then she gonna open the door. Like, did you call? And like,
We'll be out there for 15 minutes.
All I ask is just give me time to get, because I get comfortable in my house. Give me a chance to get some, some clothes on or whatever. Be presentable at least. Be decent.
We get it. We get it.
What on in my hat?
Oh Lord. All right, so well, look, we're gonna get on out of here. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of this Christmas song since they won't let me sing. Hopefully, then my speaker come back on. We're gonna go out to this song right here since it's Christmas time.
Birthday.
Huh?
I was saying happy birthday to my niece. Her birthday's tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday, niece.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so like we always say, we thank y'all for tuning in, for getting acquainted with the queens.
Thank you, Mom, for watching.
Yay!
Yes, thank you, Miss. Oh, I turned down my volume. Y'all know we gotta take it back old school to the. All right, y'all. Well, we thank y'all for tuning in on getting acquainted with the queens. Just sitting here chit chatting. We know it's been a while, so we just had to come in and give y'all a little bit of our Christmas preparation. Thank y'all for tuning in. As always, like we always say, we're out. Deuces. Enjoy the rest of your year. 2020 is not over yet, so rock it till the wheels fall off. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next time.